if you're doing a voiceover for a movie, or if you're acting and you want to have a certain accent, then it is important. But really, English, it is based on, or any language is based on your rhythm, your intonation coming up and down, key words where the accents are, record, record. You have to know certain things like that, and that's not based on accent, but I think those things are more important. And when you have those down, you can understand what is being said. And that's what communication is for understanding, conveying meaning. Did that
Okay.
answer your question?
Perfectly, yes.
Okay. So my question to you guys, there are 3 minutes left, but I'm going to stay a little bit longer, if you have the time. What, in your opinion, in your experience, what's the best way to learn a foreign language? Okay. In your opinion, what's the best way to learn a foreign language? I'm going to start with Julieta first, all right? Then I'm going to ask Sergio, then Ampi. And the Julio and Rafa, you can answer after if you have an opinion. Julieta?
I think it's the best way is to have a close friend.
Okay. Why is that?
Because it's easy to learn that way. Can you hear me? Because I think I have some problem.
No, we can hear you
Okay.
perfectly.
I think it's the best way because it's more. There is more fun. There is. It's more natural and it's easier.
Enjoyable. She said fun, but enjoyable, natural, and easy. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Sergio.
As a good friend told me some times ago, it's simple. Marry a native speaker.
All right, marry a native speaker.
Yeah. But if you don't, you can't. For now, maybe I totally agree with Juliet. That's friendship is the best way. Of course, you can cover something like studying, but friendship is you can contact with, and maybe he or she can help you about some mistakes, the correct way, the correct pronounce. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, correct pronunciation. Yes. Okay. Again, friendship. Actually, when you marry a native speaker, it's for the same reasons that friendship is one of the best ways to learn a language. I'll hear Ampero, and then I'll let the two gentlemen speak, and then I'll give my opinion. Ampero.
Well, I think you have to try to be surrounded by the language that you try to learn. Try to read books. Try to speak with people that have the native speakers, or just watching movies or listen to music. Try to think everything in the language that you are learning.
Okay, so immerse yourself in it. That is to say, surround yourself in it.
Yeah, if you don't have the opportunity to go to a place where the language is spoken, so that is the way.
Okay, so Sergio, you don't have to go to Guayaquil. Where are you from again, Ampero? Guayaquil. You don't have to go there. You can stay inside Rio and surround yourself by Spanish. And Ampi will come and visit you.
Okay. Deal.
All right, Julio and Rafael, in your the best way, if you want to share.
Well, I agree with Ampi. My English hadn't really improved until I started getting immersed in it. And what I do, well, right now, even though I'm Mexican, I've been always living here. I've never been abroad.
Hmm.
Uh, I try to I try to speak English all the time. I watch CNN. That's the only thing that I watch on the TV. Only CNN because it's the only English speaking channel that I have. And I when I go out, I try to go out with friends that speak English too. And when
Hmm.
we go out, we speak in English. I take Berlin classes, and I speak English at job. So pretty much I'm
At your
speaking
job.
English most of at my job. Yeah. So pretty much I'm speaking English most of my day,
Hmm.
and that seems to work for me. I think I'm not good at memorizing things. I'm not good at
Hmm.
taking notes. I actually don't like it, so I have to be surrounded by it to make my brain absorb it and just deal with it. That's the only thing that I tell to my brain. Just deal with English. Don't rationalize it. Don't take notes. Don't do anything, but just engage in it and deal with it. And it's been working.
That that's
Marcus?
been working. Ampy that you enjoy while doing it in English. So if you're playing poker in English, if you love poker, can you hear me?
Yeah, you were frozen for 5 seconds
Yeah,
or something.
and it's too cold for you.
Now you're back. Now you're acting strange.
All right, can you hear me? All right.
Your connection
Yes?
I'm
has a delay.
I'm always acting strange. Yeah, my connection has a delay. No, I was saying that you have to do something that you enjoy in the language, so that, like you said, your brain just shuts off to say thinking about it, but you're actually doing something that you enjoy, so you continue doing it. And actually, that's what Julieta said about the conversation with a friend. Rafael, do you have something to say?
Well, my exercise for English, as our colleague said, Julio, is to watch. I've tried to watch CNN and some movies in English without subtitles and anything. And what I think it's important, I can because I am Brazil, so I cannot speak English all the time. So I'm thinking in English sometimes. So this is
Hmm.
important. So what I am what I have to do is just thinking in English. It's a good
Just
exercise
thinking English?
for my mind.
Okay. Yes, yes. Okay, he said thinking in English, yeah. When you surround yourself. All right. Class, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Cool, cool. Um, my ideas on it are Ampero says not only surrounding yourself with it, but engaging in it. Okay, actively engaging, using the language, and that's basically what all of you said. Julieta said, get friends if you're a social person. Uh, Sergio said, marry a native speaker, and even Rafael said, you may not have this stuff readily available to you, so thinking in the language. Um, what I say generally is meaningful interaction. Now, interaction, means giving and receiving, of course. So you interact in the language because language is about transferring meanings. That's what communication is about. So interaction. And meaningful just means something that you want to do, something that is working towards your goals. So sometimes your goals are to make a friend laugh, to work on a relationship. Fatuso's, he left at the moment, but his goal is to reduce his accent with his coworkers and to understand their British English. So that's his goal. So you have to do something that's meaningful for you. If your friends play poker in English, even if they don't talk, something that you enjoy doing. So I think that's the best way. There is no one best way. There are 7 billion people in this world. There's 7 billion different ways to learn a language. But the best way to learn it is meaningful interaction. Something you enjoy, sending and receiving. Okay?
Teacher, but I don't find
Rafael.
meaningful grammar, for example. But I have
You
to.
don't find simple grammar?
No,
I
I
didn't
don't
hear that.
find meaningful, and I don't find interesting to study grammar, for example. But I have to because
Well,
it will improve my
okay,
English.
what is your goal for studying English?
It's for a job.
For your job? Okay. Some people don't find grammar interesting. But when I say meaningful, meaning the way or the method has to be meaningful to you. So this is meaningful to you. Being in a verbaling class, talking, because maybe you enjoy ideas. Maybe you enjoy other cultures. What is something that you, Raphael, enjoy? And use that as the medium or the way to learn English. That's what I mean meaningful. And actually grammar would come easier, more easily to you.
Yes, I understand you, but I don't enjoy grammar. Just it's boring for me, to read a grammar. But I believe you, we have to because it's important, and I know that will improve my English as much as I can study. Will improve my English or not,
They're
Marcos?
speakers.
Are you there?
Yeah. Ah.
Goodness sakes, and I made a very good point too again.
Well, I don't
I
think
said
that it's necessary to learn grammar. I mean,
oh,
at least 50% of